Hello everyone, I'm your host Heather Dawson and welcome to California Life, where we bring you the best of California every week on our show. So let's head to the mountains to discover Mammoth.
Just east of the Sierra Nevada and a stone's throw from Yosemite National Forest lies the city of Mammoth Lakes. Although many think Mammoth Lakes got its name from the woolly mammoths found in the region, the truth is it was actually part of an early marketing scheme. When gold was found in the 1870s, they named it Mammoth Mining Company to give the impression of mammoth riches. Though no abundance of gold, or mammoths for that matter, were ever found, the name stuck. The original inhabitants of Mammoth Lakes were the Paiute and Shoshone Native Americans, nomadic people that moved in and out of Mammoth following food and tradable materials. The first non-native settlers abandoned the area within the first few years after failed attempts to mine the region. It wasn't until the late 1920s that people started coming to Mammoth again.
The car made the difference. As roads got better, cars could come here, and then it became a more and more popular summer resort.
Surprised? Well, Mammoth was and still is a destination for summer activities such as hiking, fishing, and riding horses. So why do people think of skiing when they think of Mammoth?
Two things. Roads became paved roads, really good roads, by the 50s. It became more accessible, and the ski area came along.
Today, Mammoth gets roughly the same amount of summer and winter visitors every year. And one thing you can marvel at any time of year is the geological wonders of the area. Located at the summit of Mammoth Mountain, 11,053 feet in elevation, is the newly opened Interpretive Center, a place where you can learn everything you want to know about the region. And maybe some things you'd rather not hear.
We're actually in an extremely alive region. We are sitting next to the Inyo volcanic chain.
Well, even volcanoes can't keep people away from Mammoth. It's a favorite getaway for many Southlanders who love the scenic drive or prefer to fly into Mammoth Airport. With a full-time population of about 7,100, modern Mammoth Lakes can hardly be called a big city. But that doesn't stop it from being a booming resort community with dining, lodging, shopping, and recreation set to rival Aspen and Vail, as well as the potential location for its own film festival.
Mammoth has its own unique character. It's California skiing. We have great snow, great sunshine.
One of the most appealing things about Mammoth is how it's kept its charm that's attracted people for years while also expanding into one of the West Coast's biggest destination spots. This could be one of the reasons Mammoth real estate is in such high demand. In fact, 60% of homes in Mammoth are second homes. And if full-time ownership is not for you, Mammoth has a variety of rental properties available. 101 Great Escapes is an example of the great agencies that can help you pick the perfect home away from home for your trip to Mammoth.
Our specialty is renting ski in, ski out, walk to lift, walk to village. We specialize in just kind of higher end, eclectic, really special places.
Every one of their condos is equipped with everything you need to feel at home, including high thread count linens, luxurious oversized towels, spa products, and comfy robes. And since all of the Great Escapes properties are in ideal Mammoth sites, such as the Village or along the golf course, none of their prices fluctuate based on location. You need only choose your ideal setting. The beauty of Mammoth Lakes lies not just in the picturesque scenery, but also in the blend of the new Mammoth with the old.
Coming up next here on California Live, we head to the Kinky Boots musical.
Happiest place on earth with plenty of Disney magic in both parks. And joining me now is Stephanie. And Stephanie, this is new this year.
Yes, this is brand new for the festival holidays. It's called Mickey's Happy Holidays. It's a character celebration that brings together all of your favorite Pixar friends and your Disney friends with dancers and drummers. And it's really the best way to experience that pixie dust magic with a little holiday touch.
And you also have the Festival of Holidays here at Disney California Adventure.
Yes, so this show is a part of a larger celebration called the Festival of Holidays that celebrates Hanukkah, Diwali, Kwanzaa, Navidad, and there's entertainment and food that represents all of these different holidays, all at Disney California Adventure Park. And if you're looking for that timeless magic, you can head over to Disneyland Park and watch a Christmas Fantasy Parade through January 6th, and that has Santa and the reindeer and the elves along with a lot of your favorite Disney characters. Or believe in holiday magic, a fireworks spectacular.
And there's plenty of magic at both parks through January 6th, so you want to check it out. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Happy holidays.
I'm Audra Stafford, also ahead. I'll take you behind the scenes of the hit Broadway musical Kinky Boots on tour.
And now let's check in with Audra Stafford, who takes us to the Kinky Boots musical.
Some boots are made for walking. These are definitely made for strutting. And right now they're strutting around the country on the Kinky Boots tour.
Price & Sons spent the last century making a range of shoes for men. We will begin this century making a range of shoes for a range of men.
When Charlie, a struggling shoe factory owner, meets Lola, a fabulous drag queen in need of some sturdy but sexy footwear, the two create an outrageous pair of kinky boots. The hit Broadway show won 6 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, and is now dazzling audiences on tour.
It's very high energy.
Darius Harper kicks up his heels each night as one of the Kinky Boots angels.
What drew you to this show? Was it just another show for you, or was this one that you were just like, I gotta be part of Kinky Boots?
It's very special. It's I think the message of the show is very important right now. Also the themes hit close to home with me. There's a lot of father-son themes.
I'm not my father's son.
And that's very personal to my life.
I'm not the image of what he dreamed of.
Also, it's a happy machine. Who doesn't want to do a show that you love to come to work and do every day?
Get in step with our kinky revolution.
Especially when you get to do it in those badass boots, which he helped me shimmy into backstage.
This is why we have people help us put these on during the show. How do they feel?
I feel very powerful. What was it like for you the first time you got to put on the Kinky Boots?
Amazing. Definitely amazing. There was one day in the studio in New York when it was boot arrival day, so there was like a buzz around the studio and everybody was really excited to get their shoes on.
Darius alone wears at least a half dozen different pairs.
And you were telling me about your favorite pair.
Yes.
Show those to me.
These right here are our Sexes in the Heel shoes.
He's one of 6 angels in a cast of more than 30. You do the math. That's a lot of stilettos and costumes to keep straight.
I would say we have around 200.
That's where the wardrobe team comes in.
This show has a wide range of everything from your everyday man factory worker costume, just your basic jeans and polo t-shirt, to
the fun stuff.
To the very, very fun stuff, the very sparkly stuff. This costume, which is the British dandy, which is worn in the finale, has over 10 different kinds of stones and beads on it.
And has a pair of kinky boots to match.
I want these boots. These are amazing. I want these in my closet.
These probably have about 800 individual hand-glued stones on the back of the heels.
Stunning.
This is a special privilege that they're out today. We keep these under lock and key.
Wow.
So if you want to see them for yourself, you'll just have to go see the show. Bringing you the best of entertainment. I'm Audra Stafford for California Live.
Hi there! Just in time for the holiday season, Amazon has revealed the Best of Prime 2019, which celebrates what Prime members love most over the past year. If you're searching for the perfect gifts for friends and family, or even what to serve, why not start with the gadgets, groceries, and great shows that top the list? Prime members sent hundreds of millions of gifts this year, and their top picks covered just about everyone. For cooks of all kinds, members went for the Instant Pot Duo 60, and for kids, the First Builder's Big Building Bag and the Wonky Donkey were big hits. The Ancestry DNA genetic ethnicity test is another member favorite that would be perfect for anyone looking to expand their family's story. Technology is always a mainstay in Santa's sleigh, and Prime members love the Echo Dot and Fire TV Stick with Alexa voice remote this year, which allowed them to listen to their favorite artists and songs on Amazon Music and watch their favorite shows on Prime Video, such as The Boys, Carnival Row, Good Omens, and of course, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. All great entertainment options for relaxing with friends and family after those big holiday meals. And speaking of meals, the best-selling Whole Foods Market deals for Prime members included turkey, ice cream, and roses, all of which can be found on my table during the holidays. Or if you're looking for something a little less traditional, avocados were one of the most purchased items by Prime members overall. So try mixing things up with holiday guacamole this year. To see the full Best of Prime 2019 and for more gift-giving inspiration, visit amazon.com/bestofprime. Happy holidays, everyone.
Music is a huge part of Dan Reynolds' life. Unfortunately, so is a painful condition called ankylosing spondylitis.
I was in so much pain that kind of came out of nowhere, it seemed. There was no mechanical injury or anything I could point to, and it just progressively got worse and worse. I was seeing doctors, nobody knew what it was.
Now, he's helping to raise awareness with a campaign called Monster Pain in the AS, featuring a monster to illustrate the debilitating condition.
I finally got directed to a rheumatologist after years who diagnosed me with ankylosing spondylitis and really saved my life. But that's pretty common for somebody with AS, that they go through that period of misdiagnoses because it's not a known disease, and it should be. So that's why this campaign is so important, directing people to monsterpainintheas.com. You can take a few-minute quiz, find out if you have AS or if it looks like you have AS, and then get directed to a rheumatologist in your area.
AS is a form of arthritis that primarily affects the spine and is diagnosed by a rheumatologist. An MS diagnosis in your 20s or 30s can cause feelings of fear, shock, and denial.
Hearing the words "you have MS" can be quite jarring, and so we prioritize living your best life over our health, and that's maybe not the best choice when you are having a disease like MS. And so I really want to push and urge millennials like myself living with this disease to find a great doctor that you can have a working relationship with and get on a disease-modifying therapy very early on after your diagnosis.
That's because starting treatment sooner can help delay disease progression.
They can be proactive, they can advocate for themselves to get on treatment early so that they can live a very full life in the future. So Channing and I are really happy to be here to encourage those in the newly diagnosed younger generation to be able to take that active control.
The best way to be proactive is to learn everything you can about the disease and the management options that are available to you to help you live your best life with MS. Visit candoms.org for more information.
Healthcare can be confusing even for the well-informed. There are many myths that can get in the way.
One of the biggest myths in women's health is around birth control. Women are not aware of how many options they actually have. For instance, did you know there are 18 FDA-approved birth control methods?
50 years ago, the birth control pill was introduced, and the method is right for a lot of women, but not everyone. Fortunately, birth control has evolved.
There are other options like the IUD, which is a long-acting and reversible method. Ours was just approved for up to 6 years of use. Bottom line, women have lots of options and they can find one that's right for them and that's affordable.
Dr. Grossman says going to your doctor is a good first step. A resource to help cut through the confusion and get a lot of valuable information regarding birth control is medicines360.org.
You might be surprised to know that C-sections are the most common surgery performed in the United States, and more than half of patients who have a C-section are prescribed an opioid for pain management. But that can expose mom to potentially harmful side effects. And in light of the opioid crisis, many physicians are steering away from these powerful drugs.
We at Axia Women's Health try and aim for an opioid-free C-section. So I no longer carry a prescription pad and haven't written for a prescription for opioids for my women undergoing C-section in months.
While there have been many advancements in healthcare over the years, there's been little innovation in childbirth since the 1980s. But today, women can recover and manage pain after a C-section through the use of effective non-opioid options that can greatly reduce and sometimes eliminate the need for opioids.
Imagine not taking an opioid. You're nice and comfortable, able to get up, walk, take care of yourself, breastfeed your baby, take care of not only your newborn, but maybe another child or two. We really have changed how women take care of themselves post-operatively. They're able to breastfeed better. It's been a game changer.
That game changer in Dr. Chiro's practice has come with the help of a long-lasting analgesic called Exparel.
In my practice, we're using a opioid minimizing protocol, using a medication called Exparel. It's a long-acting numbing medication that we put inside the incision at the time of closure, very similar to numbing up a tooth during a dental procedure. And it lasts for 2 to 3 days, and we've reduced opioids for postpartum women.
Exparel has been around for a number of years, but it's more recently being used with C-section patients.
Exparel's been around since 2012. We've had over 6 million patients have used Exparel. It's new in C-sections, and I highly encourage patients to start having that conversation with their own physician regarding pain management for C-section.
And a great website has been set up to help expecting women have that discussion with their doctors.
I encourage all women to go to csectionpain.com, download the guide, go have a conversation with their provider regarding their pain management.
Again, that's csectionpain.com. Bringing you the best of California, I'm David Wiley for California Life.
Hey guys, Jason Rasidlo coming to you from Las Vegas for the 2019 SEMA show, where it's every car enthusiast's dream. And you can learn about customizing just about every piece and part in your car, truck, SUV, or even motorcycle. At the Ford press conference, Jay Leno helped introduce a restored 1968 Ford Bronco.
Day of the Tonight Show, I left the show. My fellow talk show host, Craig Ferguson, as a smart-ass Joe, he was driving around a used car lot and he saw this Bronco. It didn't run, blown engine, dented, smashed, and he said, I'm going to buy that for lunch. I decided, what am I going to do with this thing? How should I do it? And then I was in Detroit and I got a chance to look at what the new Bronco was coming. And well, it's safe to say it inspired me, wouldn't you say? And I think, yeah, you called me up, you're pretty excited about it. I was very excited about it. What I wanted to do was, I love the classic look of the first generation Bronco.
Boy, it sure looks different. It will be featured on his CNBC show, Jay Leno's Garage.
So she did a great job.
Also on Tuesday, Quaker State unveiled a custom 1968 Chevy Impala lowrider.
All black leather interior. It's got a sporty interior. This is a sport luxury car in its time. It's on air suspension.
It will eventually be auctioned off next year to benefit a charity. The vehicle was upgraded with the new rear end, new air ride suspension, new paint, interior, and wheels. Sorry, I'm right next to you. There are hundreds of celebrities meeting their fans at the SEMA show. Here's racing legend Richard Petty signing autographs at the Magna Flow booth. I also spotted this all-electric Mustang Lithium at the Ford display. It was built with electric vehicle components from supplier Webasto. This electric pony car produces an impressive 900 horsepower and an estimated range of 250 miles. No word on if it will actually be sold or not. In case you're wondering, SEMA stands for the Specialty Equipment Market Association. Their annual show started in Anaheim, California, but moved to Las Vegas in 1977. Bringing you the best of California from the 2019 SEMA show in Las Vegas, I'm Jason Rasidlo for California Life.
That'll do it for this week here on California Life. Remember, if you missed any part of our show, go to our website, californialifehd.com. We'll see you next time.
Watch us on our YouTube channel. Stay connected to our social media, where we bring you the best of California.